Or Deathwatch. Let's do this. Who's dark? Good morning, Thomas White. It's campaign work day. Deathwatch are coming up. It's going to be an Eldar Deathwatch campaign. I'm really excited for it. The terrain that Matthew got commissioned for this project is beautiful. Hello, Oliver. I think I'm going to have to buy some new lights for painting. I'm going to be working on a bunch of black miniatures for a while. It's hard to see anything, I notice. Yeah, I'm going to get a new light set up. Because I'll be painting a lot of Heresy Dark Angels on these streams. As soon as this Deathwatch stuff is done. Battlefield. Oh, did it go up, Thomas White? That's nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna go check. I hope it's pretty good. Yeah. 2 layers of edge highlighting to do on the black, so then I can pick out the details. Hey Todd, Stormbolter, how's it going, buddy? As you can see, there's no shoulder pad on, but with the bits you just sent, Stormbolter, I'm gonna be grabbing some Deathwatch shoulder pads. So this is a Uriel Ventress, really cool, badass Ultramarine character. He's going to be, not Uriel Ventress in the campaign, but he's going to be the model I'm going to use as the main character, the watch captain in my Deathwatch campaign. I was going to use Fafnir Rain and Dominion Zephron? I forget his name. In the team as well, but I couldn't get a Fafnir Rain in time, so Dominion's there, but Fafnir is not. But that's okay. You have all the miniatures all the time. So we're not going to be turning on the Discord today because it's too much fun. And I have a limited amount of time to get work done. So I'm going to hang out for an hour or so. And if we turn on the Discord, you're going to keep me there all day. My job is too fun. I'm spoiled. All the interesting roles. Yeah, Thomas White. Thomas White's talking about the Battlefield Gothic campaign, and we're trying to figure out how to film it where the video isn't 17 hours long. Or else nobody would watch it. And then we just did a bunch of rolls off camera, and weirdly enough, the most interesting rolls all happen because nothing good will happen unless you roll 6 into a 6 into a 6, and then that happened. It's a little unfortunate. Spoons. Edge highlighting is my favorite thing to do. You can just take your time. After a while, it's just muscle memory. Your hands just know how to do it. After you painted 1,000 armies with edge highlighting. And then just take your time. Chat with chat. Maybe watch or listen to some YouTube videos. And get a lot of work done. It's just important to just pick the right edge highlight colors and you're fine. It's the second edge highlight that's going to take more concentration. I don't care how sloppy this one is. Oh, Todd. Yeah, sorry. No. Okay, so Todd, not only do I have a barbecue that weekend, so Todd and I were trying to book a game for next weekend. I have a game. I have somebody booked already for the 25th. I didn't put in my my calendar that I'm gonna have to cancel. So no, I'm not available, and I have to cancel somebody. Are you available any other time, dude? My June is bonkers. My July is pretty good though. And I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. Todd, you know you have to message me repeatedly until I respond. Because I very often read messages, especially when I'm live or something, and then I'll reply to it later, and then I always forget. I'm sorry, dude. I've gotten good at my emails. I think I've gotten to all my emails. So if somebody's here to call me a liar, I'm sorry. I think I got to all my emails though. Nice Matthias. Send me pictures in the Discord. I like to see terrain as well. The boarding action video. That was filmed so long ago, Jeremy. I don't know what you're talking about. Boarding action. I vaguely remember a boarding action in that campaign. It was so long ago though. Did Mini Wargaming ever ask you to take, I don't know how to pronounce that word, lessons so people can actually understand what you're saying? No. If you don't understand what I'm saying, don't watch. If you're trying to be edgy and offensive, it's not going to work. When I was 15, I had a portion of my tongue underneath removed. Long story. I've been a slurry speaker ever since, and I'm not going to feel bad for it. Ooh, ran out. Nettler's blue. June is full, but July 16 and July 30. Oh, ooh. Okay. I don't want to do this on the video, Todd. Or, yeah, we'll take 2 seconds to do it. It's June. 16th and 30th? I have to be on the 30th already. 16th has nothing. Message me again later to make sure. As a non-native English speaker, I can say, well, no, I understand that I am very difficult for many people to understand. Okay, there's this time. I'm not going to share the story. Some people don't understand me. I know this. There's nothing I can do about it. It is who I am. I speak fast too, which doesn't help. I am so excited for this Deathwatch campaign. Hello, Candace. Lucas Guard Sergeant with Powerfish wipes some knobs. I don't remember. I'm sorry. It sucks. No spoilers for people who haven't seen it yet. Was I led by a war boss in Mega Armor? Oh, I remember now. Luca had the dreadnoughts and some guardsmen. Oh, okay, no, I'm remembering now. Guardsmen. I can't wait till they're good. I genuinely don't remember who won. Don't spoil it. I don't remember who won that mission. That's funny. Luca had a rough time during that campaign. So I'll say right now. Rules changed during that campaign when we were filming it. I'm excited to see when you guys get to the point where the rules change on Luca. Like, because updates came out in the game. It was fun. New Deathwatch, yes, new Deathwatch campaign coming up on Mini Wargaming. We're gonna start to film it this weekend or this week, not this weekend. Yes, but although Deathwatch campaigns have always done the best for mini wargaming, they are the thing that always comes around. That was not even remotely a full thought. It's a thing that we always come back to and create because they do very, very well for us. We have a lot of fun doing them. That's what I was trying to say. Death, uh, Deathwatch campaign, you mean Mordheim? Yep, it's a Mordheim slash Deathwatch campaign. I remember this Armor of Contempt. It was Armor of Contempt and the Imperial Guardsmen, everything wounds on sixes, happened like halfway through the campaign. It was awesome. You're my favorite presenter. It just takes 2 hours to watch 1 hour. Yeah. You know what's absolutely the best? I know for a while there was a drinking game amongst the old editors where they would watch one of my bat reps that was uploaded to YouTube, um, but they would have to turn on like the auto what do you call it? The auto subtitles, and they would drink every time the sentence was uh, ridiculous, didn't make any sense, or whatever YouTube couldn't figure out what I was saying, it made something up. But basically, it would you would drink the entire time. So go watch any one of my battle reports, turn on auto subtitles. Yes, that is the chapter you sent. Bam. So I unfortunately because of the black, I'm realizing this setup isn't perfect yet. But I haven't been really focusing on this setup. But I will get a better setup for these painting streams. But yes, I'm not gonna. I think it looks a little better with proper lighting. I don't think you can fully see the highlights on the black. Then again, looking at a small monitor. Maybe you can see. I can't tell. I'm looking at a small screen on a side monitor. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this guy. I can't find my pen. I have a paint pen for doing the scroll work on the writing on the scrolls. I don't have the steady enough hand to do the script by hand. But you buy one of those paint pens from like a hobby store. It's like a pen that paints, and then you're just gonna like dot out some scrolls, and I'll fill that up before we go live with this. I'm building a dark elf Mordheim. No, God, no one's gonna play you. Hey Andrew, you don't have to. When you criticize me, you don't have to be nice afterwards. It's cool. I don't get mad at that kind of stuff. But you're good, buddy. You're good. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this dude. I was the plan was to turn this guy into a White Scar chaplain, like repaint the arm silver afterwards, or repaint the silver arm back to black afterwards, and add my White Scars army. But I kind of like this so much that I think I want to keep on paint all my Deathwatch models in a certain in the same method from here on forward, and slowly create a Deathwatch army out of my Deathwatch campaign dudes. Because this warband will have this is my leader, this is my specialist. My other specialist is Dominion Zephyron, the Horse Heresy Blood Angel dude for my Assault Marine guy, and then I get two regular Deathwatch Marines as regular dudes. I have to name and all that kind of stuff. In fact, if you guys want to help me name some dudes, that will be awesome. Um, so yeah, I'll keep building up, painting up, and slowly have my own little Deathwatch army. Because why not? You need 1,000 armies. So yeah, by all means, guys, chat. If you guys want to help me name some guys, I have to name my leader is an Ultramarine. My two specialists are a Terminator Chaplain from White Scars, and a Blood Angel what's it called? Jump veteran, Vanguard veteran. Wow. And then I have two regular Deathwatch Marines with they got like the bolt gun type guys and bolt guns power source. They're gonna be a Dark Angel and I forget. I think it's Imperial Fist. I'm brain farting. Unless you want to Ultra Marine guy. Okay, the White Scar will be Ultra Marine guy. Whitey Scars for the Ultramarine. Themistocles? The God, thank you for spelling that out phonetically. Phonetically. Demos Locutus. No! Marinos, Blancos. You know what? I'm an idiot. I don't know why I asked you guys. I'll name him Iron Warrior. So I have my leaders Ultramarines. My specialists are White Scars and Blood Angels. One guy's a Dark Angel, and the fifth one I can't remember, so I guess I can do whatever I want. I thought he was an Imperial Fist. He'll probably be an Imperial Fist. Maybe. I'll just name everything after somebody from Game of Thrones to see if Matthew picks up on it. Good morning, Wild Boy. To be fair, for the Ultramarine, I would use Remus. Yeah, but okay, so I'm actually. I see Stormbolter. I don't know if that's a reference to something. I just realized something. I can't use anything any of you say because that could be a reference to something that's gonna get me in trouble. So yeah, if it's not, yeah, tell me where it's from or what you're. Or did you just make it up? Then we're good. Mordheim. Okay, Mordheim. Yeah, it's Stormbolter. I trust you to mess with me. Okay, actually, you know what? All joking aside, maybe we should come up with a theme. Like in the past, I've done um Final Fit. No, I've done Baldur's Gate characters. Um, let's actually pick a theme, and then we'll go from there. This way, I know where everything's referenced from. So, what is this? What is this? Deathwatch Warbands theme gonna be? Come on, Circle. I know you got something for me. Start with Horus. Okay, yeah, all right. This will be Horus. He'll be littler Horus, so we don't infringe, right? If you're I like out of ammo. Use warplanes. Ooh, Stormbolter. I like that. That's actually something different. Black is my favorite color to paint. Space Crusade. I don't know if I have. Dune is always solid. That is true. Must have. Okay, all right. I'm liking this. I like warplane so far. I like fantasy, Warhammer fantasy names turned into Space Marine names. Oops. Yeah. I don't know how all the painting stream people do it. This is hard. This is harder than it should be. Chris Hurricane, Raptor, Spitfire, Warthog. But I have to turn them into like Space Marine names though. No, no Rhino 7. Rhino 7. Somebody will comment on Rhino 7 in the first video that goes out. Matt's gonna go, Steve, what are they referencing? I'm gonna say nothing. He's gonna go, I know you're lying. And he'll be right, because I'll be lying. Space Bretonians. They all be French. I'm liking Space Bretonians too. You guys even see the edge highlights? Wow, is that dark? Is it better over here? What if I just move my camera? It's gonna get wobbly for a sec. The lighting better right there. I don't even think you guys can see if I'm doing anything. Yeah, I don't even think you guys can see if I'm doing anything. Okay, wait, hold on a second. One of them being Luca the Tall. I kind of want to make one Luca the Tall. And Remus here is a little bit taller than the rest of them. This could be Luca the Tall. Raptorius, Mustangus, Parafor, Hurricanes. I started using a wet palette again. I don't know why I stopped. I never should have stopped using wet palette. Bad Games Workshop should put out their own. Who's excited for those new paints? Those two of the new contrast colors, I am super excited for. They're two brown ones. All right, I messed it up. I want about 5 of the new paints. Yeah, I can't wait for them. There's a new white primer? I didn't notice there's a new white primer. I did not notice there was a new white primer. I'm just gonna buy them all up and try them out. New white primer. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a second here and put miniatures down and do the part of the video where we go search things on Google. 10 dazzling new contrast paints and how to use them. New spray, our British white spray ever. No, that's not new. Oh, I'm looking at Pilar Glacier. That's badass. Bad Moon's yellow. I didn't notice that one. The new they needed a purple. They needed a new purple for sure. Because their old purple wasn't good enough. Didn't have much uses of it. Yes, canned white primer, but they've always had white primer. It's reformulated. Interesting. I'll try it out. Doomfire Magenta. We'll try it. This Gut Rip of Flesh, I really dig. Gut Rip of Flesh is, I'm gonna try that for sure. The Magma Droth Flame I'm super interested in. Another red, I'm interested. I don't know why we have another black. Any idea why we have another black? I'll try it out because it's black. But it was Rattling Grime and Garagrak Sewer. I'm super excited for. I have Punitive Vallejo for or Army Painted for the white primer. So Todd, I don't. I've heard many people say that they don't like Games Workshop's white primer, and everybody who's watching, weigh in on this because I'm very curious of your opinions. I've had incredibly good painters talk about how they don't like it. I think their white primer is probably one of the best primers I've ever used in my life. And I've also talked to some really good painters, really experienced painters, who also think it's the best primer ever. You don't have to coat the entire model with the white. You shake the can proper. More hate for it. I don't. I've always really liked it. Interesting. New color, white scar instead of Corax, right? Oh, it's. I thought it was okay. I've always used Citadel's white primer and their black. Was it called Corax? Corax white has never given an even coat for me. I have never ever had it gritty or runny. I don't know why people keep saying that. I've had it thin where people think the primer comes out, but not always the coloring. So you get that clear coat on the miniature, which is enough for the paint to stick. I've never had a problem with it. Even Starbolter, I don't like it. It has never really good coverage. I've always had issues with it. I thought it worked fine. Thank you, Jeremy. I like the Froster contrast. Was it Froster contrast? I, I'm excited for most of these contrasts. I'm not seeing the Froster one. Yes, black is my favorite primer. Well, no, actually, my new favorite primer is Gray Seer. I love Gray Seer, but yeah, I love the Chaos Black. Hi, I've tried contacting you regarding sending you my fourth edition fantasy minis. You can have gifted, but I need to know where to send them. There's a big box of them, and they're all badly painted. Well, sir, channel membership could be an straight up. Unfortunately, I have no way of giving you channel membership. There is no way to actually do it. There is something on my lens. One second, This is gonna look really weird. Interesting. I'll deal with that later. Sorry, there's no way for me to give anybody a membership. I have no power to do so. I can't authorize it. Like, there's nothing that can be done, which is weird. I feel like that's something that could be done. Like, I should be able to give away memberships or something like that, but that doesn't currently exist, so I can't do that for you. Sorry, buddy. There is a program coming out where you're able to gift memberships. Some channels have access to it already. It's still in beta. It's not ready to launch fully yet, so I'm assuming when that happens, I'll be able to do that myself as well. Otherwise, you need to send them to Steve at Mini Wargaming. All the contact information. If you go to miniwargaming.com, go to the bottom and contact us. Get the address. Gray Seer for the win. Yeah, Todd, I love me some Gray Seer. I pretty much only use Gray Seer and Chaos Black, and I've been using a lot of Mechanic. No, that's not true. I use a lot of Zadri Dust for certain things and a lot of Mechanica Standard Gray for certain things. So I guess I use a lot of primers. Never mind. I use McCrag blue spray and melted one. No way! You just spray your paint and your mold just melts down. Look, I made a guy. I converted my guy hit by melt again. Hopefully, YouTube rolls out the gift membership in channel soon. Some channels already have it. I'm small. We're growing. We're growing. We're gonna hit 30,000 subscribers probably within a week. Have you always been satisfied with painting commissions, or do you somewhat receive them all back and think, "What is this?" Yeah, that happens. That does happen. So I'm putting a lighter in front of the can. I've been using Mephiston Red for some. I use Mephiston Red for something. Oh, my Tyranids. My Tyranids that are painted white and purple are primed in Mephiston Red. No, Todd, didn't you? You must have missed that video. I'm actually not 6'5". I am only 6'4", sir. I have lost an inch, probably from 5 operations on my spine, having chunks removed, and old age. Starting to shrink. I'm only 6'4". I measured myself recently. I've been asked to paint up an army for someone. It's for Cersei, but he wants them done as Blood Angels. I'm thinking about doing that after I finish off their models. Nice. Anything that helps people get into the hobby, right? You are. Have you looked at the new shades? So this article doesn't have the shades in it. I'm gonna go to another article. That's the contrast article. Where is? Oh, have you guys seen the Dark Angel horse heresy heads? I can't wait until those are available. Has anybody thought of how to convert Nemesis bolters out of the new models? I have an idea, but let's use the ideas first. Drink more milk. I love me some milk. Nah, Stormbolter's gonna be bigger than me. Not cool, my dude. Why can I not find the article with all, I'll just search shades. Still 6'5". Thank you, Thomas. I am a man of fragile ego. Okay, new shades. Mortarion Grime. That looks cool. Berserker Bloodshade. Looks like a little bit more red of yeah, okay, it's like in between Carbro and Fleshshade. Croak Green. Looks like regular built-in to me. Poxwalker, nice. Soulblade Gray. A gray shade. Interesting. A gray shade. Oh, that Terran blue looks really good too. Those, okay, I'm interested in shades. I'm interested in shades. Is it weird that I get excited over new paints? Others get excited too, right? Like my paint collection is exclusively Games Workshop. Nope, me too. Though I do want to try some. No, my airbrush I use Minotaur, but I don't want to anymore. I want to move over to Leho eventually. But I wish Games Workshop would just make better pots for their airbrush paint. So I'll just buy all of their stuff. I wonder how long it's going to take Stormbolter for all of the legions to get their upgrades throughs. Because if I remember correctly, how do I go to the? Can I go to the web store from here? Shop online. Forge World. Because like, can you currently buy the Oh, you can. Okay, so you can buy the Sons of Horus and the Imperial Fist. The Sons of Horus one looks really good. The Imperial Fist one, um, the I'm gonna say this gently, but the bear head guy for the Imperial Fist one looks like he has some genetic deficiencies. Right? The Sons of Horus one, beautiful. The Dark Angel one, beautiful. As long as you don't release them in Legion Order, I'll be fine. Oh, what if they are? Because it was the two from the starter set, so Imperial Fist and Sons of Horus, and the first one was the First Legion, which means who's number 3? There's 3 Emperor's Children. Who is the 3rd Legion and the 17th Legion? And the 10th Legion? It is Emperor's Children. So is the 10th Legion word bearers anybody? Okay, reason why I'm asking, third is Emperor's Children. Okay, so if Emperor's Children is next for the heads, you'll know exactly how long yours is going to be, Stormbolter. And then Iron Warriors will be out right after that. So I was reading the Primarch series, listening to the audiobook of the Primarch series. Johnson, and they're talking early in the book about 10 is Iron Hands. Are you sure? Because they're talking about like them being the biggest legion, almost being rivaled by the 10th, the 13th, and the 17th. See, do you know if Luca's a big reader of the 40K? Yes. Luca, Colin, and Josh have read a vast majority. Each of them have read the vast majority of the Heresy series. You have a great. You have a gray. I don't want to open Discord. Do you have? I'm opening Discord. I've had a weekend. I still don't have a bathroom. It's taking me too long to get anything done. We're looking for things you are painting. Oh wow, look at that. Whoever's Stain Fallen, your Lady Linder is beautiful. Who is it? Those are some nice bases. Oh, I love this channel. Ooh, that spider is creepy. Ah. So, do you already have the gray the gray shade, Todd? And if so, how'd you get it already? Wordbearer is the 17th, 13th is Ultramarines. I knew the 13th were Ultramarines. So who's the 10th? 10th is 10th Iron Hands for real? Oh, it's great from Iron Hand. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, now I gotta go check to make sure 10 is Iron Hands. Okay. I've never considered them one of the biggest legions. Check Discord and uploaded legions. Where do I find uploaded legions? Oh, I see what you're saying. Nobody plays Iron Hands in this area. Weird. So I played another game of. So yesterday after the stream, I meant to go home and work on a bunch of other things, but I had a game book that I actually forgot about. So I played another game of Horus Heresy. I did a handheld, and my opinions are slightly changing on Dreadnoughts. So Contemptors are strong, are good, but they die. Um, Leviathans are strong, good. They don't die, but they're so expensive. So maybe we're not going to see a whole bunch of Leviathan dreadnoughts. But again, things will probably change. But I already think the game needs a three-prong approach. You need a gun. You need a portion of your army needs to be a gun line. A portion of your army needs to be able to surge up the table, and a portion of your army needs to come from reinforcements to deal with your opponent. I could never do Iron Hands. I suck at painting yellow lines. Oh, the Doritos. Yeah, I think the Doritos Dreadnought you'll see on the table quite often. I'm probably gonna order one this weekend. Actually, I'm trying not to add anything to my Iron Warriors because I want to get other things done. But I think I need a Daredeo Dreadnought for Iron Warriors. So I'm gonna order that. Few areas that are lacking. I also I don't really like missile launchers anymore. So I'm probably gonna order some last cannons. Oh no, there'd be a plastic last cannon. I already ordered some last cannons a while ago, but they haven't come in. Um, we're probably there's gonna be plastic last cannons. So I feel like my Iron Warriors could use a last cannon squad. Finish your. I know Bane. I'm working on them. Do you want to see some? Sorry. Oh, Frank the Giant's done. He's in the studio. But you have to buy two, so I got another giant ready to go. Ooh, there's a big delay. Well, the reason why heavy squads were missile launchers for so long were because they were just easy access. Now with the really cool plastic kits coming out, you can really make any kind of heavy support squad you want. So you guys have seen these characters already. Or the original two Danger characters. I actually can't even see what I'm showing on the camera. Oh, I kicked my camera, so we're over here now? Okay. We have our Moritat and our Vigilator. Oh, yeah, on that note, I'm thinking... Because if those of you who picked up your Horus Heresy boxes, you notice the hands are attached to the weapons now. So think about cutting some rods and drilling them into the barrels, sticking out to create Nemesis bolters. And then I think of another way of doing that. Missiles were strong enough for most tanks. Yeah. I mean, Iron Warrior missiles against tanks are fine. Still, very fine, actually. Can those Berserkers ignore pinning, Tom? If not, wonder what happened first, Mitch's Garo showing up or Steve's Heresy? Ha! Well, I played Mitch yesterday, so expect him in a few weeks. Oh, there's Dominion. We have another Moritat ready to go. On foot. These guys are from our war crimes list. No, it's not Cypher, it's Moritat. Am I saying that correctly? It's not Cypher! No, I'll probably use him as another, as a console. Because, I mean, Plasma Pistol, or whatever you want to call it, and a Tyrannic Greatsword in his back. You built up the new guy I sent? What new guy did you send? Moritat? Moritat? Mortan? This guy was supposed to be for... I don't know if it's on camera. This guy was supposed to be for the, Deathwatch campaign. He's out of the Deathwatch campaign now. Because I didn't want to mess around with resin, ripping your shoulder pads on and off. Oh! Yes, I'll show you. He's right here. You're talking about Marmaduke Cedrus. Is this on camera? Yeah, it is. This model is freaking beautiful. There's some lore controversies, or not controversies, what's the word I'm looking for? There's something wrong with the lore in this guy. The lore in the Horus Heresy rulebook says, like, he's one of the oldest thing, blah, 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 leader of the, Dreadwing. But, I mean, isn't that fair thread loss? But yeah, I cannot wait. This is going to be my leader of my war crimes army whenever Johnson's not on the list. This resin is interesting. It's different. It's very soft. It's very soft resin. It's very gray resin. And it has very nice detail. I've never seen... when did you switch over to this kind of resin? Because this guy came in a clam pack. Not in a baggie. Oh, Matthias, just keep painting, my dude. My painting's all about cutting corners and cheating. I can teach anybody to paint like me in one session. It's good enough for the table. I'm pretty confident this army will be on the table far before October. The work is quite a ways along on this army as a whole, but not until I get like 2,500 points or so painted is when you'll see it. +1, not +2 defense checks. We're talking about your. Oh, you're talking about the. Well, that's rough. I love the Dark Angels so much in Heresy, like their rules and everything. You can make a full-on Iron Wing dedicated list, a Raven Wing dedicated list, a Fire Wing dedicated list, a Dread Wing dedicated list, and a Death Wing dedicated list, and I'm going to completely. That means I'm gonna have to have what's those 6 of the Hexagrammaton, 7, 8? No, Iron Wing, Death Wing, Storm Wing. Okay, let's go in order. It's Storm Wing, it's Death Wing, it's Dread Wing, Iron Wing, Fire Wing, Raven Wing. Okay, so 6 of them. So that means I have to have about 15,000 points. Hex means 6. Oh, yeah, I guess so. If you want to get all logical about it. Okay. For those of you who read the book, I'm gonna say Hecatonistica. How do you pronounce it? The third one? Is it Hecatonistica? Hecatonistica? How do you pronounce these made up words? Anyways, focus. Actually, we painted enough Deathwing for bed. Let's get some block on these. Deathwing? Deathwing? Deathwatch. Hecagrammus. No. Hecatonistica. So the third way. Hecatonistica? Like, what word are they trying to, like, does it come from something? Oh, dude. I ordered a bunch of plastic rhinos. Stormholder. Save them for one of your armies, bud. Heckawa. Ah, crap. You got some frosting on the glue. I do not have 7 rhinos. I have 2 for the Iron Warriors and 1 for the Dark Angels. You sure? I still got it still in packaging for £5. What? I bought all the rhinos. Okay. Yeah, I'll use it. Stormholder. So I found a pretty interesting combo for my Iron Warriors in the Heresy. Let me know what y'all think. It's not actually that expensive. So there's a Warlord trait, Tyrant of Lysatra or something like that, where all my weapons in the squad of my Warlord will get that are rapid fire or heavy without blast, template, will get an extra shot, but gains gets hot. So I'm thinking immediately 10-man Lattice Cannon squad firing 20 shots. But if they get hot, they count as getting hot at the AP of the weapon. So they're going to die if they get hot. So I thought, what about a veteran squad? With Nemesis bolters, 2 shots apiece. Gets hot's not that big a deal because it's not high AP. It's all rending though. 2 wounds per model. Precision shot. Rending 5+, and the guy with the world trade will be a siege breaker. so he can give them Sunder, and they're Iron Warriors, so they're +1 strength against. I thought the plasmas as well, but kind of the most efficient way of doing it. So the Gravis Bolter will have you Strength 5, Rending 5+ against all vehicles. That'll do Rending and Sunder against most vehicles, and I think that'll drop more. So Strength 6. On a 5+, your armor 11. If you roll 5, it's armor 11 +3. So you can wreck most vehicles with that. Plus it's Sunder, so you get to reroll it, get your official 5s. And against anything else, it's Strength 5, 2 shots per model, Rending 5+. Oh, and whenever the squad is fired upon, they must do a return fire reaction for free. Is that gonna be a bit much? Is that gonna be too strong, too annoying? Would I be called cheese for doing that? Or just 5-man plasma, or sorry, 10-man plasma squad also be pretty good. Because they're only AP4 for the get top purposes. It's really not that expensive point wise. If I could find a way to get anything in Iron Warriors to deep strike, I think I can make some really solid lists. We lack deep strike. I have sent off some lizardmen in the mail to get painted. We're gonna have a beautifully painted lizardman army probably in a couple of months. It's gonna be done by the Keep, Chris Thacker, who's a freaking amazing painter and an awesome dude. And you'll be able to use him for commissions as well. We're just waiting for Colin has been stupid busy waiting for Colin to finish making a video for him, and then we're gonna be advertising his commission work. You've seen his characters. He's so good. He's frustratingly good. But I'm excited to play the Lizardman again. It's been a long time. I sold the army when I thought we were just done with the game. Nobody's gonna want to watch it anymore. Or we're not gonna cover it anymore. But you guys, you guys have been here for the fantasy. So, Horse Heresy Fisher Squad, is there a specific model for that? You can use any model. Use any model you want. Yes, Cullen has chosen his legions for sure. He's doing Luna Wolves, not Sons of Horus, but Luna Wolves. But he's decided on 3. He's also going to do a Death Guard in probably an Emperor's Children list. Thanks, Tom. Cullen, I think I'm not. I have a feeling Cullen's favorite heresy novel is Fulgrim. We have more halflings for our dogs of war here. Just cleaned out the studio the other day. Found some models. Fulgrim seems pretty good in heresy finally. To me, he was a little meh previously. Another Nerd Bears player. Well, what I expect to see is something that I think I'm already seeing in my area, is everybody's going to be an Imperial Fist player. Word bears were the thing in first edition. Now it is it's um it's gonna be Imperial Fist. They have a bunch of things that um come together in a certain right award that comes out really good. The line I think is significantly better. I think Dark Angels have taken significant improvements. Salamanders are really good because their fire drakes are real solid. Anybody who can get a Storm Shield and a Thunderhammer on a Terminator, like Salamanders and Imperial Fist, I do think potentially the Dark Angels have the best Terminators with the Inner Circle. Strength 6, Rending and Breaching 5 plus. How many is too many? 50 Berserkers for 25 points? That's 90. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. You're. I would proxy and play it, Thomas White, before you build it, because reactions change a lot of how the game plays. For the positive. There needs to be a showdown between your Dark Angels and Philadelphia's Alpha Legion. Alpha Legion is another one. Alpha Legion is another one that's going to be really, really, really good. Like, I have 18-inch range bolt guns with Iron Warriors because we lose range in our bolt guns. And all the squads I was firing at yesterday had were Alpha Legion, so my range is reduced by 2. And then they had Shroud Bombs, reduced my range by 6. So I had 10-inch range bolt guns. Guess what? I didn't shoot a whole lot of during that game. Is Storm Shield 3? Yeah, Storm Shield is a 3 invulnerable. What do I think about the White Scars? I don't like the sorry, I don't like the Golden Keshig, but I could be very wrong about them. I love the Ebon Keshig. I love the Ebon Keshig. I'm not a huge fan of Han's rules. He's not bad, but he's not great. On a bike, he's probably better. They're once per game. His model and his lore and his character are top tier. One of the best. I wish I brought the books in. They're in my car. But their once per game reaction is so good for White Scars. It's so good. Most of them are. And yeah, they get +1 move, so most of the things that they have are gonna be +1 to charge, which is good. Raven Guard, quite good, but mostly it's because Dark Furies are nanners. Like there's God tier and then there's nanners. So when they 2 attacks per model, they're only weapon skill 4, but 2 attacks per model. Raven's Talons give them 2 additional attacks for having a pair of them, and 5 attacks on the charge with Shred and Rending 5 up. Every man, that's fair. That's fair. Well, it's time to get some serious painting done. So I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for an hour. I got some things flocked. I got a guy mostly edge highlighted, ready for detail work. I gotta get a shoulder pad on him. His definitely shoulder pad on him still. But now I have to get this guy, and 2 regular dudes done by the end of the day. So we're gonna do that. Angunger's 3 reactions move phase that can only advance. Oh, interesting. Oh, like 2 Imperial Fists and Space Wolves have reactions that charge in your opponent's movement phase. Super good. Should I have your Titanic experience by the end of July? I will play Titanic at the end of July then, my friend. I love that there's evil Sun Space Marines. Check your phone. I'll check it right now. Yep. They had +2 to charge. Who has +2 to charges? I just like that for White Scars, Tartarus Terminators are movement 7. Under White Scars, they're movement 8, so they're just +1 to charge. Awesome. Is that true, Maddie, what you're typing in Discord? That's going to throw off my timeline if that's true. Oh, it's probably true. All right, next week we're going to have a Chaos Space Marine new codex for 40k. All right, got to get to work then. There's going to be more Chaos Space Marines to paint next week, so stay tuned for next week's painting stream. Ooh, actually, Chris Thacker himself from the Keep will be here painting with me next Sunday at noon as we chat Warhammer, paint some models, and hang out and say stupid things. So I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have a Fantasy Battle Report uploaded. The first Heresy re-upload is on Tuesday. No, Wednesday. So I'm going to restructure that. So thanks all. See you the next live stream, which is Thursday. Later.